Today we're going to be doing a sample coating using our Vepotol, which is our versatile purpose hydrophobic coating, on this 3D printed housing for our partners at ePort ID. So the first test we're going to show is the uncoated surface of the 3D printed plastic housing for the scanners. You'll see this is just regular water. As it drips on, you'll notice it's absorbing right into the porous surface. Now we've prepared the surface using our unpainted surface prep. We've also taped off half just to give contrast between coated and uncoated. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and take our Vepotol, which is our water-based versatile purpose hydrophobic coating, and we're just going to coat the untaped half of the sensor. Alright, now I'm just going to use this brush to basically help the coating and fill in any porous areas after I've sprayed. Okay, so now we're just going to use the Vepotol, which is our water-based versatile purpose coating, and just spray on and use our brush here to help brush it into the porous surface of the 3D printed plastic. At this point, we've coated the untaped half of the 3D printed housing. What we're going to do now is give it a 24-hour period to cure, and then we'll come back and we'll do a contrast of the coated versus uncoated areas of the housing. Alright, so we're back doing our test for ePort ID. It's been 24 hours since we've coated our 3D printed housing here. So now we're just going to illustrate the difference between the untreated side versus the treated side with our Vepotol versatile purpose hydrophobic coating. So this is just plain water in our squirt bottle here. This is the untreated side, and you'll notice right away that the porous surface starts to suck in the water and does not beat up. We're going to show the untreated side. This is just a little bit more of a close-up here. Same effect really. The water is just going to kind of absorb in and slowly roll off the surface. And we're going to go ahead and flip it over to the treated side and do a little close-up. And you'll see, once again, it just beads up and rolls off. It's not sticking or absorbing into the surface. And that's actually going to be nice and dry to the touch. Now just across the top here, I'm going to do another close-up so you can see untreated versus the treated. And you'll actually see that water isn't going to cross that barrier very well. And there you'll see the untreated side has kind of the sheen of where the water has soaked in versus the untreated side here that's stayed dry and the water has not been able to penetrate the surface. Alright, the last test we're going to do to illustrate the Vepotol is to simply submerge the housing in some water and watch the effect of the coated side versus the uncoated side. So there you get a nice example of where the water's soaked into the housing versus where it's beaded up and rolled right off. Again, this was our test for Vepotol, our versatile purpose hydrophobic coating. We coated the 3D printed housing for our partners at ePort ID. We'd like to thank them for sending the sample, and we hope you enjoyed watching our test.